Hi everyone, we're the Capital Net TV and this is the Capital Calls, your weekly news update. First up, investments globally. Orca Security adds $190 million. M-Particle raises $150 million. Orca Security, a provider of cloud security, extended its CDC round by $190 million, bringing the total capital raised for the round to $550 million. Meanwhile, New York-based customer data company M-Particle closed down on $150 million Series E round led by Permira's growth fund. Ajaib lands $153 million. Jakarta-based Ajaib, an Indonesian online stock trading platform, reached a valuation of $1 billion after raising $153 million in a financing round led by DST Global. Life insurance startup Ladder raises $100 million. Digital life insurance company Ladder has raised $100 million in a new round of funding. Ladder offers between $100,000 to $8 million in life insurance term policy for people between the ages of 20 to 60. Andela lands $200 million. Simeo scores $100 million. Andela, a startup that matches companies with remote talent primarily in developing countries, announced that it has raised $200 million in a Series E round of funding led by SoftBank Vision Fund 2. And Vancouver-based Simeo, a provider of precision agriculture technology, has raised $100 million in funding led by Morningside Group. Multiverse nabs $130 million. Membercy raises $66 million. London-based Multiverse, a startup that matches employees with people seeking internships, has raised $130 million in a Series C funding round led by D1 Capital Partners and BOND. Meanwhile, Austin, Texas-based Membercy closed on $66 million investment round from Spectrum Equity. Honor secures $370 million. Honor Technology Inc., a startup focused on in-home care for older adults, has raised $70 million in a Series E funding round. Existing investor Bilali Gifford led the equity financing. Moving on to mergers and acquisition, One Identity acquires One Login. Eliseo Vehio, California-based One Identity, a provider of unified identity security technology, announced that it has acquired One Login, a cloud identity and access management tool for an undisclosed sum. Sinch acquires Pathfire. Sinch, the Swedish company that competes with Twilio and others in the world of messaging and other communication APIs, is making another big M&A play to build out its platform. It has signed a definitive deal to acquire Pathfire, a cloud-based email provider behind Mailgun, Mailjet, and Email on Asset. Sinch would pay around $925 million in cash with an additional $51 million new shares in Sinch. Qualcomm acquires Veoneer for $4.5 billion. Qualcomm has scored the purchase of Swedish automotive tech company Veoneer, nudging out Magna International with a higher bid. Qualcomm and investment group SSV Partners said that they would acquire Veoneer for $37 per share in an all-cash transaction. That's it from Capital Calls Global. Tune in next week for more such weekly updates.